Hi, it's Clementine, and I'm back with Gridiron Girls Pick 6 Week 8. Happy Halloween, everyone! Will I get tricked this week, or will it be a treat? I had another good week last week, going 4-2 to make my overall record on the season 24-18. The Bengals tricked me by looking dominant and beating the Ravens with 24 points in Baltimore. I also missed the 49ers losing against the Colts to extend their losing streak to 4 straight games. The Bay Area can't be happy with how things are going with this team in October. On Thursday night, we finally lost the last undefeated team when the Packers beat the Cardinals. Both teams are now 7-1 and are hoping to lock up home field advantage in the playoffs. Things are a little less clear in the AFC, where we have 4 teams that are 5-2. We are headed into the midpoint of the season toward the playoffs, but we still have a long way to go before playoff time. Let's get on with picking Week 8. My first game this week is the 2-4 San Francisco 49ers at the 3-4 Chicago Bears. The Niners are a 4-point road favorite. This is the battle of 2 inconsistent teams whose offenses are stuck in the mud. The 49ers have been 0 for October, and the Bears got blown up by the Tampa Bay Bucks last week. Both teams have good defenses and running games, but struggle throwing the ball. I have to go with Kyle Shanahan and Jimmy G in this one. Jimmy G has not been playing well at all this year, but I do think his experience will help push them past Justin Fields and the Bears defense. I'm picking the 49ers. 8-Ball, what do you think? Yes, definitely. Yay, it agrees. Pick the 49ers. Okay, so Teddy picked the 49ers. My next game this week is the 3-3 Pittsburgh Steelers at their arch rival 4-3 Cleveland Browns. The Browns are a 4-point home favorite. The Steelers have won 2 in a row against the Seahawks and the Broncos after losing 3 in a row before that. The Browns have been a little up and down with injuries. Baker Mayfield has the injured left shoulder that has him hobbled. They've beaten some okay teams, but have lost to some really good teams they've played. They are going to make a playoff push. They need to start by winning this divisional game. They may struggle against the Pittsburgh defense, but I think the Browns' running game and defense will be enough to carry the day. I like the Browns in this one. Match 8-Ball, do you agree? It is certain. Yay, it agrees. Teddy, how about you? He picked the Browns. Okay, so Teddy picked the Browns. My next game is another divisional rivalry game. The 5-2 Tennessee Titans travel up I-65 to Indianapolis to take on the 3-4 Colts. Indy is a 2.5-point home favorite. The Colts have found their groove lately, winning 3 out of the last 4 with the lone loss coming in an overtime loss at Baltimore. Carson Wentz has been playing better and looks more comfortable behind center. And the Titans are without their star wide receiver Julio Jones. Will that hamper the offense too much? They still have 2-time defending rushing champion Derrick Henry to carry the load. The Titans have made a believer out of me after beating the Bills and the Chiefs the past 2 weeks. I'm taking the Titans. Match 8-Ball, do you agree? Am I supposed to say no? Oh, it disagrees. Teddy? Okay, so Teddy picked the Colts. My next game is the 3-4 New England Patriots at the 4-2 Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are 4.5-point home favorites. Mac Jones continues to improve for the Patriots, and a Bill Belichick team will always cause the opposing team nightmares. Most of the Chargers probably remember last year's 45-0 drubbing at the hands of the Patriots. I will not look for history to repeat itself here. I just think the Chargers have more talent on both sides of the ball. I'm taking the Chargers. Hey, Magic 8-Ball, do you agree? Yes. Yay, it agrees. Teddy, how about you? Pick the Chargers. Teddy picked the Chargers. My next game is my 3rd divisional rivalry game, when the 6-1 Tampa Bay Bucks travel across the Gulf of Mexico to take on the 4-2 New Orleans Saints. The Bucks are a 4-point road favorite. The Bucks blew out the Bears last week. Jameis Winston may be out for revenge against his old team, but they struggled to beat the Seahawks last week, who were without Russell Wilson. And have I mentioned, the Bucs have a quarterback named Tom Brady? He might be pretty good someday if he keeps at it. Seriously, I expect the GOAT to put up a lot of points on the Saints defense. I like the Bucs in an easy win. 8-Ball, what do you think? Yes. Yay, it agrees. Teddy? Pick the Bucs. Teddy picked the Bucs. My last game this week is the 5-1 Dallas Cowboys at the 3-3 Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota is a 3-point home favorite. Kirk Cousins has only 2 interceptions at 13 touchdowns this season. So he's done a great job taking care of the football. But that Dallas defense will be putting a lot of pressure on Cousins. Plus, Ezekiel Elliott has been running like he's found the fountain of youth. I like Dallas in a close game. 8-Ball, do you agree? Most likely. Yay, it agrees. How about you, Teddy? He picked the Cowboys. Okay, so Teddy picked the Cowboys. So those are my 6 picks for week 8. To recap, as you can see over my shoulder, here are my picks and 8-Ball's picks and Teddy's picks. In the first game, we all 3 picked the 49ers to beat the Bears. In the second game, we all 3 picked the Browns to beat the Steelers. Third game, Teddy and 8-Ball picked the Colts, but I picked the Titans. Fourth game, we all 3 picked the Chargers over the Patriots. Fifth game, we all 3 picked the Bucs to beat the Saints. In the last game, we all 3 picked Dallas over the Vikings. I hope you enjoyed my show. Thank you for watching Gridiron Girl's Weekly Pick 6. Please join me in my quest to get perfect 6 in a week. Subscribe to my channel and tune in next week for week 9 of the NFL. See you in November.